This is Ned Blumenthal from WEISSMAN. I wanted to talk to you today just a little bit about lead-based paint. Lead-based paint is a serious issue and concern, particularly for small children. If they ingest it from flaking paint or something like that, they can end up with pretty serious and irreversible neurological damage. It is definitely something to be avoided. Another thing to be avoided is to be fined by the EPA. The EPA has a lead-based paint detection program, and they are swinging through Georgia again. It's been several years since they've been here, but they are back. And what they will do is they will come in and any property that is target property. Target property is any property where either the entire property or a portion of the property was built prior to 1978. So that includes a property that's maybe newer than 78, but it has a refurbished mantle or some other portion of the property that was built prior to 78. They will come in and they will look to see if you have a fully completed lead-based paint form, signed by the buyer, signed by the seller, and signed by both brokers with all the boxes filled out correctly. If you don't have the form, or if you do have the form, but if some of the boxes are missed, if they're checked incorrectly, or if they're not checked at all, each time, even on one form, you can have multiple violations, and each one of those is a violation. And the EPA can fine you up to $16,000 per violation. So that means for one form, if you have multiple violations, you can have multiple fines of $16,000 each just from that one form. This is serious business, and the EPA takes its job very seriously. They have no sense of humor about this, and there's just really no reason not to have the form signed. If there's any doubt in your mind about whether the property or any portion of the property was built prior to 1978, you must have the form. That's the only way to be safe and make sure that you comply with the law and don't get into a tangle with the EPA.